Jesus Christ.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Hey, you prepared that surveillance, wrong voice. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get that from that shitty looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
Nah, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed at the hospital with the hospital camera can only be viewed with the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey!
But if I had left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate. So I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you were able to get view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit managed to broadcast on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, it won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them to increase their wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. I should investigate the Really? Surveillance. Okay.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance unit could be recorded, but it's only good for the household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on the surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage and there was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling and beneath that was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions so things can show up even in the dark. But the ones I got from the machine alley were really old models. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw her trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
If she climbed the stepladder of her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide. What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder of her own, on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so...
You...
Hey, don't think for so long. if you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure it out that easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but did she seem a little upset? Well, Kazuichi does that to people. Okay, so we actually never saw her hang herself. We saw someone hanging when we went to the venue the first time. That doesn't mean she was dead at that point. She could have been pretending to be hung, then got off the rope, then tied up what's-her-face or unveiled what's-her-face, locked the door, and then actually hung herself. There's a lot of possibilities. Hi, Akane. I'm just gonna go in here. Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. Oh.
Now then.
Finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Jimmy, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan on wearing hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea. It looks like they're out of stock. It looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo.
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one that Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I could just use Nagito's. It's unisex size, so I'd probably be able to fit into it. Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing?
Huh?
Are you saying I should just wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else has worn is even grosser.
Like.
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Okay. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard was a bad idea. But there's 4 rooms. There should be 4. Okay, I'm starting to get suspicious of this hanging more and more by the second. I've broke the game. That was close. I'm just gonna do that because apparently if I do this, oh wait, can I do it again? Oh man, I can't do it again. That was interesting, but somehow I fell through the floor here. Also, there's a Monokuma down there that I might as well go and grab. I can't get in there though. Can I? Oh, I can't get, okay.
Are you serious?
This whole thing is just a fucking ploy to fuck with you. Conference room, staff room. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. My heartbeat just increased very fast. I am terrified. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'Cause
If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn the lights on. What are you gonna do? Are you going to poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww.
Aw, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started to adjusting to the light. Then I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that had been covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I get it. I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out the light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light. And it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark? So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about being embarrassed if I look and troll fail.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so Does she have the Monokuma disease? That could be bad. I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place. I hope she doesn't have the Monokuma disease. That could be bad. Monokuma said the disease was gone. I don't trust Monokuma. Go fuck him. So the motel is next, which I believe is, yeah, right there. I just remembered. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster just to ask someone.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on. Out. Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? I like that little piece of dialogue. Just, how do you talk to people normally? Because you're not normal.
Damn right.
Hey, Jime, can you explain to me again? What happened to me when you first found Ibuki's body? It was the same when you guys found it. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
Get it?
you met up with me, with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
That's the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monome.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Yoko was killed. Between the time that you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke the door down, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikon panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you were circled the island?
Well.
No. We went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikon and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her up on that pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do it after I left the music hall. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What? You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things in the past I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan to dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I would have to do to end up like that. Looks like it's locked, but the key inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So, Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really look like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Okay, Sonia. What were you doing in a locked room? How did you get in here? Sonia? How did you get in here? Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What are you doing in this room to begin with? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the spirit disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in the room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yes. Yesterday, I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want it to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mihiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't have she didn't leave her room because she could not tie her... Oh, whoops. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have just thought it was silly, a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Kyoko told me that she learned how to tie a sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
I don't. Why do you?
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that is when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying that she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure that she put the room key inside of her kimono. I can't imagine she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone else about this before the incident? Or was it someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Sonia. Did you kill someone this time? That's awfully incriminating. The bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. There's a mirror, but it's small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't find any important clues. Oh well.
No.
Alright, last place to check. Take care of my stupid pet thing. The cinema.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used the movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
I see. Then you should really watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey manager, a customer is here.
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime is the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, and you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being a tsundere that you even brought the Monokuma sticker. You even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid one? You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on. Since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. But my resistance was in vain. Monokuma reached into my pocket and took out the sticker. See? This one!
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me the invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
And I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Jime, about that invitational ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Okay. I guess I should just wait until the Monokuma finishes his preparations. That reminds me. That item should be on top of the counter. Everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. And Chiaki is upset at me for some reason. Ibuki and Kyoko were found. Or Hyoko was found. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so
Stupid.
stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that one. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Ah! I remember you said that there was only one because of it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete. So please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is exciting. Exciting. Alright. In order to get closer to the truth of the incident, it's necessary for me to watch this movie. Oh, whoops, wrong way. This is into the movie. I got the doors backwards. Hey look, we're in Monokuma Theater. Did I come in through the wrong door? I apologize for keeping you waiting. World famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audience to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright. Oh shit.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Hold on, I may have bumped my green screen a little bit. Because I am a doom. Is it good? Doesn't look good. Okay. Looks a little better. Feels like there's like a part of that appearing. Anyway. He said sit back and relax, and it didn't work very well. I can't do that here.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Okay. So far, I'm not seeing what this movie's got to do with anything.
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay, this is an interesting, Wizard of Oz.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Good movie. That didn't really tell me much, honestly.
Phew.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues. One for each hand. One for each head.
So.
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. All I can say to describe the situation